Hello there. I've returned. I've been doing a little bit of work on the new mountain base. You can actually see some of it up there. There's the tower. It's almost done. So I'll be showing you that in just a moment. Uh, but I want to real quickly show you this too. So I'm using my same skin as always, but I've changed the colors again. So this is what it looks like now. Um, there's not any meaning behind it. Like I know the one I was using for a while. Um, was based off like sugarcane, kinda. There's a whole thing about that. This I just like the color of this. So yeah, this is how I'm gonna look for a little while, I'm sure. But anyway, want to just quickly update you on what I've been working on. So one of the things I've needed to do is work on a dock, and I basically have it. You know, I mean this isn't much right now. The plan here, of course, I think I've probably said it before, is to build like this water tunnel going through here. It'll probably go out that way as well. And I want it to connect a little bit more directly to the base up above. But for right now, it's just kind of the staircase that leads through this little cave I've got, and then brings you over to the bridge. So it does connect everything, just not as much as I want it to yet. Um, but I'm gonna say that like what I need for it is pretty much done. So we're good there. Anything else I do is just you know for the fun of it, really. I'll put all this back on. Now here's the stairs. I think this wasn't actually done. This was the thing I was working on. Like by the end of the last one, but it's all done now. It's pretty simple, but it's you know pretty long as well. It's very tall. Um, so it's kind of cool going up this. And of course, I still got this great view of spawn right over there. Um, I've been trying to design all the entrances here, kind of like what you'll see here as I've opened this up. And I'm using gates so that if like maybe I'm riding a horse or something, I can actually get through everything. But I don't think anything down here has changed. I can go in here. It should all be pretty much the same. I mean, I've been mining just a little bit, so you can see these are getting to be pretty big, but there's not really anything worth talking about down here. It's kind of not the main area I've been working on, really. So I might actually here. You know what? Let's go in here. I got this. These are two of the other discs that I got for the first time here. These are all mending books that I'll worry about later. Let's see. Let's see if there's anything I'm forgetting. Yeah. Okay. So this might be some of it. Like I've got all the zombie villagers I needed. I think you probably saw Arthur before. I remember complaining about him because he was a little annoying to deal with. But that was the only one I had for a while. So something I ended up doing was going getting some horses, and I found a second zombie villager in the process, and cured that. And yeah, so I'm not even gonna read all that. I mean, you can read that. You can pause if you need, but I'm just gonna go through it all right now. So again, nothing here has really changed. I know you saw this like little fishing hut before. That's all the same as it was. So now I'll just go this way because everything I've added is upstairs really. You can see this. The only two things I hadn't completed where it was the dock and the tower, and I'm gonna go ahead and just say that those are done now. Because they really are like the bare minimum of them has been complete. So and then once I get all regular items back, it'll make doing the rest of the work a lot faster. So that'll be nice. But you can see I completed the other tasks. Like I've got all these heads. I think I had enough already, but now I've got a few more. I was able to find another wandering trader because I couldn't for a while. And I found him on top of the mob grinder up there. So I went up there. I got like the last trade I needed, and so that was taken care of. And yeah, so now we can go up here. Oh yeah, and I got this goat. I haven't named him or done much with him yet, but I can't leave him near the rest of the animals because he'll just try to attack them. I've already given him one chance. But yeah, it's just kind of a mess in here right now. So this, I think maybe had netherwort in it before. Now it's just chests. I'm gonna make like a proper storage room later, but right now this is kind of what it's looking like. And I think you've seen all this before. You know, I've got the mushroom trees in here. This is something I'm working on right now, actually, is I kind of want to open this up. Like, the entire ceiling to this is going to be open to the sky. It's going to be like a courtyard, pretty much. So, this is going to be sort of like the middle of a lot of stuff to the base. I want it to connect to all sorts of different rooms. So, I think it'll look pretty nice. And it won't be this small forever either. I will make it a little larger. But that's how that's going. And then I know you've seen the rest of this already. It looks like we've got a zombie in there. Yep. Oh, two. Okay. You'll see up here I've actually added a second floor to this building. And I've got the, like this tinted glass right here, just so you can see into the mob grinder. But I'm using this for pretty much just an alchemy lab right now. I've got all the netherwort up here. Got a pretty big skylight. And then I've got all my brewing stands. So this one has like the ingredients I need. And then this has all the potions that you saw just a moment ago. So I was just testing out different things. Like I know what some do. Like I know how to get weakness, of course. And water breathing and like slow falling with the phantom membrane. A couple of these I had just learned though. Like I think for strength, I think it was just adding another thing of blaze powder, and I didn't realize that, so that was kind of cool. But yeah, I can go out here, and there's nothing out here at the moment, but I will make it so there's more of a point of walking outside to this. Really, like most of what I'm gonna be working on now is kind of pretty much this area. And you'll see that one hole I dug up where that courtyard is going to be. That is right here. So it's probably going to go past this wall. That is something I'll have to figure out. I mean, I've got space, right? I've got plenty of room over here. So I'll probably just break out a piece of the wall here and extend it out that way. But now if we go to the rest of what I've got up here, and I know you're already seen plenty of it. This was that oak farm I had. It's not quite as much now. Just I don't need as many trees at the moment. There's that goat from before. Here's that tower. So I've added a bunch of windows to it. I've kind of finished all the floors I needed. It is empty inside at the moment. I mean, you get nice views everywhere. Like, here's a bunch of villagers I have, so I will get to that. But yeah, you can see, like, got a nice view in pretty much every direction. And then, what is it? I think just one more floor. You can actually get to the roof of this villager, like, apartment sort of thing. And then, if I get to the very top, again, there's, you know, like, no furniture in here yet. I don't know what I'm going to put in it. But I'm currently working on the roof, and it's not done yet. I've got sort of like the frame of it done, but everything that you see, like how it's all opened up like this, I'm gonna be putting probably dark prismarine blocks in there, and I don't have any of that yet. I have, you know, that ocean monument right around there. So I figured once I start using my old items and I'm a bit stronger, I can go deal with those guys and build the rest of this roof. Uh, and then probably a lot of this right here, these sides will just be glass. And you can see I've left the middle of that open because I think I'm going to put the beacon in this tower and it's going to shoot through the center of this. Kind of like how I've got a tower, I've got the beacon next to that tower at spawn. So in this case, it's just going to go right through the tower. I think that'll look pretty nice. But now, let me just jump down here. So yeah, pretty big thing I was working on was this villager apartment. It's got 2 floors. There's Arthur. Second villager I did name. I don't know if I'll be able to find him. Oh, yeah, there he is, Morgan. Yeah, there's the other one. I didn't name any of the others, but I did cure a couple more of these guys, and then the rest were just bred. But you can see they've got their workstations, all their beds there. I think those are probably all the colors I have available. I actually did get a cactus from the Wandering Trader, so I could make a farm with that. I just haven't done it yet. Some cats have been spawning in this iron golem here. But yeah, the bottom is pretty much where they sleep and work. And then the top is kind of just for the fun of it. Like, I really don't need this space. But I thought it would be nice for them to have it. And I have, what is this? Yeah, dried kelp blocks. I was like trading a bunch of this with one of them. So there's some spares I've got. You can see this little pond right here has a bunch of kelp in it, and there's 2 axolotls in there that I got from before. So I'll show you those guys in a moment. But if I go up here, you can see I've kind of worked on this walkway. Like, the sides of it are moss blocks now. And I think it's just, it looks a little nicer. It's got this wall on both sides. Yeah, it's a bit cleaner, more organized. But yeah, on this side, you've got like the big animal pen. I wasn't sure what to do with a lot of the space here, so I figured like I just open all of it up to the animals. Oh, I'm sorry. So you can see here's this might have been the original horse. Yeah, he's got the diamond armor. So this is my first horse. I've got a couple more. So like that one there, that one over there. I think this might be the fastest one I have, or just the one with the most health. I've got a couple of mules, or donkeys, I should say, and then just one mule, which is this one. Nope, that's the donkey. There we go. And I think this is actually the fastest one I have too. Other than that, though, I've just got some chickens, sheep. I have not seen any cows lately, so I don't have any of those. But that's this entire side. And I'll work on the walls some more, too. I mean, I could leave it like that, and maybe I will. I don't know. But it might look nice to just add something to the top of it, at least. And then on this side here is the spruce farm, because I needed another tree farm. And so I went with spruce trees, just made the most sense. I've connected it to the other farm with this staircase right here. I forget how many this has. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I think it's like 32 trees that this thing holds. And when I get around to it, this pathway is just gonna keep going this way. It'll connect to the rest of the base there. I want all of it to connect somehow. And you'll see at the end here, it just doesn't go anywhere. I might change that. You know, I mean, right here is that courtyard area, so it probably will end up connecting to the farm in some way. But yeah, that's how it's been going. I could get rid of this stone block tower here. That was to get to that Wandering Trader. But that's pretty much what I've been doing. So I'm gonna go mark off those last 2 tasks as being complete, because even though, you know, you could argue that they're not, I think everything I really need for them is done at this point. And you know me, I'm lazy, so I want to get all my good items back and just start working on some more stuff. I totally passed the room. That's right. I dyed them too. Forget what color I used. I think that's either light blue or cyan. It's kind of hard to tell. But I should have that in here somewhere. Probably light blue, because I seem to have quite a bit of that. Yeah, let's try it. It could be regular blue as well. I'll try both. Because I don't remember which one it is. So let's see if this is it. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that looks right. Alright. I could turn my shaders off too. That would be a lot easier to tell, but I think we're good. So what I'm gonna do now, because I'm not gonna really need any of these items at this point. I'll probably just put these in a separate chest and then organize it all later. And I'll go ahead and grab all of my original stuff. No chests. Okay, that's cool. Gonna put it all right in here. All the building materials I've got. Just everything. Also, I haven't officially named this place yet, and I certainly haven't even started working on a banner. I think originally I was gonna call this Snowhaven, because there's like an old, super old base that me and a friend made like years ago. We called it Stonehaven, and I always kind of wanted to make something in honor of that, and I haven't quite done it yet, but figured like naming this Snowhaven would be kind of nice. But then I got a different name from someone else, which was Frostfell, and I think that sounds even better. So that might end up being the official name of this, but I haven't truly decided yet. So let's see here. Yeah, here it is, all my old stuff. I do have a fortune axe. I don't remember if that does anything. I guess, I don't know. Maybe if I'm chopping trees down with it, I could get more from the leaves. But I thought that's what the hoe did with fortune. So I don't really know how that works. But in any case, I've got all my items back. So yeah, there's like multiple different rooms I still want to add to this. You know, not just that courtyard, but I want to separate things a little bit better. Like make, let's say, an armory, for example, or maybe like a map room. Maybe a room for like banners, like testing out different banner designs. I think I need a separate room or like animal pen for the goat, because I'll try to get some more of those guys. I do want to turn that ocean monument into a prismarine farm, so that's going to be something I hope to work on soon. But I've never done one of those, and they seem to be pretty big, so I don't know how long that's going to take. But I would like to implement some more prismarine blocks into this base. You know, starting off with that tower there. I've got the alchemy lab already, and yeah, I don't entirely know yet everything I'm gonna do, but it's definitely more I'd like to do. So yeah, that's kind of what the plan is right now. So I'll update you again when I've got more done. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll catch you later.